Good evening, everyone. We begin with breaking news at 5. A Phoenix mother now in police custody, facing charges after her child's death.
Investigators releasing new information on the case just a few minutes ago. Team 12's Michael Dowden is live in North Phoenix with what the breaking details show us. Michael?
Yeah, their one-year-old child we have found was found with bruises on its ankles and face, and it was found dead later on Tuesday afternoon. Now, this is still an ongoing investigation, so details are still slowly coming out. But what we do know is that at this point, that when police and fire arrived at the property you're seeing on your screen right now, which is at the 9600 block of 17th Avenue, well, they found a child unresponsive and realized that they had arrived too late. The mother, 32-year-old Danielle Joyce King, says the child had open sores and forced her to leave the one-year-old child by itself while she went to work. And the person that was supposed to babysit, well, never showed up. Now, after questioning her, police found that the statements and the evidence collected did not really add up. And since then, well, she has been charged with child abuse. Now, today, law enforcement admitting that investigating cases, especially with a one-year-old child dying, well, are one of the hardest parts of their job.
Any death in our community tears at the heart, but especially when it's a little one-year-old. That little child is gone, and you know, as a father, as a grandfather, they're difficult sometimes for police officers to deal with.
The mother's other 4 children have since been placed in child custody services, and more charges could be added on later. Reporting from outside a substation here in Union Hills, Michael Dowden, 12 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.